We found ourselves in a whirlwind of emotions as Charles's wife, Purity, was rushed to the hospital. Charles was frantic, shouting for help as Purity writhed in pain. "Please, my wife is in pain," he exclaimed, his voice echoing through the hospital corridors. As we followed the nurse to the emergency ward, Charles's anxiety grew. Purity was booked for a cesarean section, but the hospital demanded a deposit of $200,000 before the operation. Charles sat stunned, wondering where he would get the money. "I wish I was still working," Charles lamented, tears welling up in his eyes. He thought about his past, how he had married Purity despite her not coming from a wealthy background. Now, their financial struggles were staring him in the face. Just then, Deborah walked past him. She noticed Charles crying and tapped him on the shoulder. "Charles, what are you doing here?" she asked, concern etched on her face. Charles hesitated, ashamed to share his problems with Deborah. But Deborah insisted, and Charles shared his struggles with Purity's hospital bills. Deborah listened attentively, then walked to her car and transferred the $200,000 to Charles. Charles was astonished and filled with gratitude. As Deborah left the hospital, she rushed home, her mind racing. She hadn't told her husband, Samuel, about the transfer. When her phone rang, Samuel answered, and Charles's message popped up. "How are you, Deborah? I want to appreciate your kind gesture." Samuel's questions bombarded Deborah. "What's going on? Who's Charles?" Deborah was caught off guard, struggling to explain. Before she could respond, her phone rang again. Charles was calling. Deborah felt a strange sensation, and suddenly, water poured out from her body. "This is false labor," she shouted, but the pain intensified, and she became unconscious. As we pause here, we wonder what's next for Deborah and Charles. Will Deborah's husband understand her actions? Will Purity's operation proceed smoothly? The drama unfolds. Let's continue in episode 4.